Hello and welcome to today's episode of TSARP. I'm your host, Andrew Weir, and today our special guest is Steven.
Hello.
So, lots of stuff happened today, also some stuff to talk about yesterday that I heard today. Um, so, first off, GPT-4 came out today, which is really exciting. If you don't know what GPT-4 is, it's the fourth one in the GPT lineup of OpenAI's AI models. So basically what that means is it's a really, really smart AI that is kind of smarter than us. But it's so currently what we had yesterday and the days before was GPT 3.5. GPT 3.5 was really good, but all it could really do was take in text. So if I said, make me a list of my favorite ice cream, and I listed them out, and it like numbered them and compared them. It could do really cool things mathematically. I could also say like code me this or write a story about this, and I did all different things. So it was really cool until today, when now you can give images to GPT-4, you can give it links to say summarize this website, or give me the text from this image, or what's in this image, or take this image and tell me what art style it's in, all different things. So it's really cool. It expands the whole realm of ChatGPT. So you're probably wondering, how do I get it? Well, there's two ways. You can get it through ChatGPT Plus, or you could join the API waitlist. So ChatGPT Plus, we talked about a little before. But it's basically $20 a month. It's faster. It has ChatGPT 4, which is a big upgrade from the free plan, and it's available whenever demand is high. So basically, everyone in the world could be on it, and you're allowed on it, right? So right now, if you're on the free plan and the website's up, but it's just really busy, they're going to say, hey, wait till we have less people on, because then demand will be low and it will cost us less money, basically. So that's all the perks. So and then if you want the API waitlist, there's two things you can do. The API will give you access to kind of just talk to it through like command prompt or terminal, or the API can also be used in other programs. One of those programs is actually Duolingo, which is kind of crazy. So if you want to talk to the bird in the... Okay, no, there's no talking to birds. But Duolingo implemented it. So you're now going to have like almost, I don't want to say a chat assistant, but there's like a little guy you can talk to, and it's like, hey, like, how are you? And it responds to you using this AI, and you can talk in the language you're learning. So it's a really cool feature, kind of like if I'm learning French in school and I use Duolingo sometimes. I don't have anyone to talk to in French, and to train my skills, I kind of just have to do Duolingo, and there's no way to test my skills in a conversation. Well, I can have this AI to talk to through Duolingo, and I can say, how was your day? What's your favorite food? All different stuff that maybe Duolingo didn't create for me to learn. So it's just really cool that they implemented GPT-4 into Duolingo. But it's been implemented into a bunch of other programs already too. I'm not going to go into all of them because there's a bunch, and not all are as interesting. But yeah, it's really cool to see. I don't have access to it right now because I don't have ChatGPT Plus, and I could join the API waitlist, but I haven't yet. Maybe I'll do that later. Also, I'm not a company, and they're basically asking only for companies, So if you're a company and want to join the waitlist or implement it in your program, you can go to openai.com, and it's basically the thing on their front page right now. So yeah, that's all very interesting. So I saved the stuff about yesterday to the end, just in case you didn't watch yesterday's. So if you want to watch yesterday's and come back, be sure to do that. But yeah, so apparently I got a little more info about Kidoyo being there. So I wasn't sure. I assumed that Kidoyo was there because it was all about the ASSET conference, and it's all about technology with education and stuff like that. So Kidoyo, the company that really we've learned how to code from through school, really awesome. They were there too, and they were giving out these really cool Kidoyo poker chips. I didn't get many details on them. Maybe I'll try to figure out some more stuff. But sadly, they went pretty quickly from what I heard. So there's none left. And maybe Kidoyo has some in like a special stock somewhere. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
so that's like I have this collection of just Kidoyo stickers and Kidoyo merch. I don't know why. I just find it interesting to collect just whatever I can because not a lot of people have them. Maybe one day when Kidoyo's all over the globe and like a very big company, I can be like, I had the original merchandise. But yeah, so that's what I heard. That's my special info I felt like sharing. Also from an unnamed source now. I heard this. But there was a whole presentation on GPT-3, and I guess ChatGPT now they're gonna have to update their presentation to GPT-4. Really came at a bad time there. But it was about really like how do we stop it? No, I don't actually know what it was about, but it is confirmed that they talked about it. Maybe they talked about it on how to use it for good. Maybe they talked about how to prevent it from being used for bad. So all really good things. I mean, I feel like teachers, it's a good thing for them to know, look out for, make sure their students aren't cheating because that's always bad. You're not going to get anywhere if you're cheating and not learning. Big no-no. We talk about OpenAI and ChatGPT a lot. But it's not to cheat, just putting that out there. It's for educational purposes only. But yeah, so we know there was a conference on it or a presentation. I don't know what was in that presentation. But yeah, it would have been interesting to see. I mean, the whole asset conference wasn't a thing for students. It was for teachers and educators. But yeah, really wonder what was there.
Me too.
We need the inside info. TSARP's all about the inside info, and when we don't have it, that's it. So yeah, it's really interesting. I mean, I think it's great that they have something like this conference where teachers can come together with all different technologies and really do things. And from what I heard, there was like a lot of like I don't know, like, what I would call them. Like, I guess I don't want to say displays, but there was really some interactive stuff, some presentations. So yeah, that's really a wrap till next year. They also have mini like meetings and stuff like that throughout the year, from what I know. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Kidoyo poker chips, just felt like mentioning that. But yeah, so thank you all for listening, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.
See you later.